Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and you're all very, very welcome to this evening's webinar. And boy, have I got some exciting news for you. This is incredible. My name is Des McDermott. I joined World Global about 6 months ago, and I am extremely impressed with the advancement of the technology and all the exciting features that we've had been added to the Helo since that. I just, first of all, would like to begin by saying a very, very big welcome to all of those new people that's on this call tonight. Some calling in, some are on computer. Canada, Australia, New Zealand there, we Germany, Seppo there, yeah, in Spain. We have people there from Cork, from Kerry, from all over, a lot of different places, United States. So a very, very welcome to, great warm welcome to all of you there. I'm coming to you from my home office in Northern Ireland. So especially for those the new people on the call tonight, it's all about the HeloLX, again, brought to you by World Global Network and powered by Toshiba. Just to mention, when I speak about Toshiba, their turnover for last year was $68 billion. I'll say it again, $68 billion. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm very, very proud to be partnered with a company like Toshiba, with credibility that they have. In fact, I suppose the key attribute here is that they're in nearly every house, home, and business all around the world. So, without further ado, I just want to mention this gentleman who's on the screen here, Antonio De Rosa, obviously Italian. Antonio came to this company from Apple, who was responsible for designing the iPhone. So we're really delighted to have him on board, and of course, we're expecting a lot of good things in the future from Antonio as well. So before I go any further, I just want to show you a little video. It's 4 minutes long. I think it's exceptional. It'll show you where we're at, where we're going, and why you should definitely be involved in this company, and why all of your friends and family should also be involved. So have a look at this, and we'll talk after.
The world of technology is changing. From simple support to everyday life, it now becomes essential even for the simplest activities. Nowadays, living with technology is normal for us. Thousands of companies every day develop ideas and products. Few companies can be considered as innovative as World Global Network. World was born in 2011 by the will of its founder, Fabio Galdi. After spending decades in the IT industry and obtaining several successes all over the world, Fabio decided to realize his dream, to create a company which could, thanks to the technology and to an unparalleled opportunity, change people's lives. Based in the USA, World put into the market revolutionary products and services in the IT and high technology field. Today, there are 15 offices all over the world which follow the idea of the founder. As a publicly traded company, WRMT, World continues its unstoppable race towards the development of new technologies to improve people's lives. For this reason, Helo was born. Helo is based on a new concept of wearable device. Once on your wrist, Helo monitors your bioparameters 24/7. It stores all this information to suggest how to improve your wellness and lifestyle. Thanks to the best technology available on the market, Helo is an innovative device which distinguishes it from other products. This same technology allowed the introduction of high added value trial features, such as the remote monitoring of your loved ones, an alert system for the measurements out of normal range, and a help request device in case of an emergency. Helo is not only what you see it is now. Helo is an ongoing project that never stops. It's an open project thanks to the Helo App Store, where developers can access the data, build their own plugins and apps to link your Helo with treadmills, smart balance, and so on. This means more apps, more plugins, more features for your device, and more benefits for your well-being. A project with a large amount of data collected during hours, days, weeks, months, years, and the basis of a market that stock analysts define as the new gold rush. A huge quantity of data made available to study and improve the life of hundreds of thousands of people, with a market of trillions of dollars and beyond. In 2018, World wants to become a new billionaire company in the field of wearable technology. And it doesn't want to do it alone. The opportunity that World offers is unique. No company in such a revolutionary market projected its birth and started with the will to share profits and successes with its users in its DNA. Yes, you got it right, to share. Purchasing a World product doesn't mean only becoming a user, but to be a member of a movement, participate in a social, cultural, and economic revolution that includes a customer referral program which will allow you to reach the economic independence that you dreamt of for years. Just think if Google, Apple, or Samsung would have done the same thing with their technologies. Now there wouldn't be only users, but people with an active participation. Being part of an innovative company in the IT field, participating in its growth, contributing to its successes, and sharing the profits. You will just need to use, participate, involve, and suggest to other people to do the same. No one ever thought that. For this reason, World is the first technological company in the network marketing industry. World is offering you the opportunity to become the protagonist of a movement meant for success. Improving people's lives has never been such an achievable dream.
Okay, welcome back. And I just want to highlight the fact that this is the gentleman that made all of this happen. His name, he's our CEO, is Fabio Galdi. There you see him pictured on the front of the Networking Times, one of the biggest networking magazines in the world. And Fabio has a fantastic story. I mean, as far back as 1994, he founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy. It was the fifth largest in Europe. In 1997, he headed up an international company in Singapore. Then in 2002, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs in the marketplace. And I can tell you that maybe about 5% of people right now are actually using those LCD PCs. So it goes to show you, 2017, 15 years ago, but to think that he introduced this. So he was well ahead of his time. And also in 2005, he developed one of the first successful VoIP platforms. And for those of you not familiar with VoIP, it's Voice over Internet Protocol. And I suppose an easier way to explain it is if you use Skype to chat and share videos with, well, that's you may thank the like of excuse me one second on this. You may thank the like of Fabio Galdi in relation to that. So that's our CEO. Very, very proud of him. And of course, when I share about the vision that this man has and where we're going actually with this company, you will be well impressed, to say the least, because I've got some amazing updates on this webinar this evening. One of the things that Fabio wanted to do, obviously, was to utilize Bluetooth. And he's done that by using a low-energy technology so that he could share our biomedical data and make it user-friendly and share it with us. And that's exactly what he has actually done with the Helo. Toshiba, again, just to mention, they use their Apple Light processor to provide the service for the Helo. And here's just a message, again, from speaking to Fabio Galdi. These are his own words in relation to the EMF, which stands for electromagnetic fields. The HeloLX uses Bluetooth to deliver the communications via the Helo app, but it's called Bluetooth, BLE-tooth, which is a very low energy and is certified to be within the world's recommended acceptable EMF level. So that's very important when speaking to somebody if they have any concerns in relation to that. For those of you that's in the USA, and I'm delighted to have so many of you on the call this evening, we hold a valid FCC certification over there, which stands for the Federal Communications Commission's regulatory body. They actually monitor radio waves. So very, very important to be within those confines of what is legally registered and law-abiding. What does our unit do? Well, it's incredible. These are just some and more to come. Blood pressure, heart rate, an ECG in 40 seconds, breath rate, steps, calories burned, your fatigue, your mood, your stress. There's a full heart check. And obviously, a major attribute here is that you can monitor your loved one anywhere in the world, anywhere in the place. And I'll speak to show you a couple of slides in relation to that. And we have a panic button as well. Again, I'll speak more about that in a further slide. If you look to the right of your screen, people will say to you, well, actually, I have one of those devices. Well, I can tell you, unless it says Helo on it, you don't. Because as you will see, there's the top devices that in the marketplace today. And you can see the tick boxes underneath what they represent and what they do. But if you look all the way to the right, you'll see all of the tick boxes all the boxes that ticked under a Helo, and that's what we provide, and that's what the features the Helo provide at the moment, with more to come. I add that, with more to come. So the Helo you get today, all of the updates, and you will be able to take advantage of. It's a once-off purchase, and you can just avail of all of the updates as we move forward. Just something else I mentioned there earlier was in relation to your global monitoring. Worth mentioning that if you are going to monitor somebody, and it's very important you get their permission first before you actually do that. But the good thing about monitoring somebody, it could be your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, it could be your kids, could be somebody sick. You can actually set the parameters of what their vital signs are, and if their readings goes outside of those parameters, you will get notification letting you know that. So that's very, very important, and it's very unique, and nobody else has that. That is absolutely phenomenal. It could be an elderly person in the home on their own. It could be a farmer out in the field on his own. It could be a child walking to school that needs help. I know statistics for the UK is that a child goes missing every 5 minutes. So you can imagine the peace of mind that this would actually provide for a parent knowing that their child was wearing one of these. So that's just another feature that the HeloLX app has, and we're very proud of it. We also have something else that's added in to increase the well-being, and of course that's germanium and titanium accessories. And basically what that does, it helps to increase the circulation, it helps with muscle stiffness, reduces pain, and it helps to relieve stress as well. And you can see how they can fit into the bracelet itself. So very, very unique and very, very beneficial. And of course, any queries with relation to the benefits of germanium, just Google it or YouTube, and you will see the many, many benefits it has. So delighted to have it as well. Here's another product that the company has brought out, which is referred to as BioZen. It's a small chip, makes a big difference. Well, we're all very, very familiar with if you look in the picture here, this child is lying in bed, and between the Wi-Fi and the phone and the cordless phone and all of this, it's referred to as electrosmog. And that comes from electrical appliances, it comes from Wi-Fi and all of the rest. And this BioZen has been scientifically and medically proven to reduce the harmful effects of electrosmog. And for those of you that doesn't understand what it is, you can have a look, make a note of that website address, electrosmogexplained.com. It's a doctor, and you will see she takes her measurements early on with relation to before she goes near a computer or switches any of the electricities on, and then following on from that, you will see the difference in relation to the reading of her bloods from that. So BioZen, another fantastic product, highly recommended that you have this all over your house. And moving along, folks, this is where it gets really, really exciting. Now, this is new for a lot of people, including those people on this call tonight that's already been involved with the company for a long time. This is referred to as your LifeLog You. We LifeLog You. So it records your life as your life goes on. So basically, LifeLog records your life, measurement by measurement, to up to the first real bio profile. Okay, this is very, very exciting, and you will see why. With relation to this. So effectively, what it does is LifeLog is a system that, using the Helo or the LX, it records and tracks a complete set of information to create your bioprofile in real time, like 24/7. This even monitors your sleep. So it monitors your vital signs while you sleep. It uses all the measurements of your Helo to build a detailed profile daily, where you can link your health data to common elements like pictures, text notes, and audio notes. So where were you on the day? What did you do? Were you on holidays, vacation? Were you, as this gentleman is down playing football on the beach, were you hill walking? What were you doing? So you can associate on that particular day with relation to your measurements, what you were up to at that particular time. So this is getting really, really advanced, and this is why it's so important to understand what we actually have here. So LifeLog, it registers thousands of locations, itineraries, your heart rate, your blood pressure indicator, gives your breath rate, your heart check, your mood, your steps, sleep analysis. Okay, so it'll tell you how many hours of sleep you had, how many of that was sound sleep, how many of it was a light sleep, how many times did you wake up during the night. okay? And in every moment you can check and compare and analyze your mood and your status compared to the other dates, as well as obtain tips and feedback to improve your health and lifestyle. So you will see, why did I feel so good on such and such a day and I don't feel good today? What did I eat different yesterday? What did I do different yesterday? So this is going to be able to create your bio profile for you, so they'll give you application to help your lifestyle. This is very, very exciting. Very exciting. Now, this is something, folks, this is mind-boggling. What I didn't realize, sorry about this, what I didn't realize was that going back, sorry, I just have to go back here a wee bit. Going back 2-3 years ago, Fabio Galdi realized, our CEO, that what he was going to do was extremely unique. What was he going to do? He was going to set up the first wearable app store. Okay, let me just give you an explanation here. Think about when Apple decided to bring out the iPhone. Okay, and they went and built it, and of course at that particular stage, well, a phone was a phone for making a phone call. It was a phone you could use your calculator on it. You could use maps on it. You could do various things on it. But he knew that there was something very, very special what he was going to do. So, effectively, folks, there's over 2 million apps today. But Apple did not make one of them. This was people, all of the technical geniuses around the world made the apps, and all Apple did was provide a platform for them so they could upload the apps, and then people like you and I could download them for a small fee if they were advantageous for us in our working days or whatever we needed it for. Absolutely a stroke of genius. So Fabio Galdi has done exactly that. He has created the Helo App Store. And what he has done, he has actually opened up the API. He has opened up the platform for all of the technical geniuses around the world to be able to present to him their technological breakthrough or their app that they have developed that can be of assistance to excuse me, that can be assistance to people there regardless of what it's for. And I'll show you a few of them that's available right now. So effectively, there will be thousands and thousands and thousands of apps that will be effective. I can just tell you one at the moment that he speaks about is the Common Cold. There's a guy that actually has designed an app. He needed a platform where that it'll detect that your common cold is coming out in 2 days' time. So you'll be able to tell you, get them listening to you, need to, whatever it may be, they will tell you what you need to do. So it's going to help you with your lifestyle as well, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. So right now, as we speak, just moving along, you can see here, these are available to download right now. Okay, the first one I want to speak about is the Hika App Plus. Now, this basically will remove the interface that we have with the Helo right now as we speak. Okay, it's the same thing, but it's just going to provide a different interface, and it's a more user-friendly interface, and it's very, very appealing to look at. It goes from screen to screen to screen. Once you download it, you will see this for yourself. So just one little word of caution: first thing you must do if you have the classic Helo at the moment, because it's obviously it's paired with your Bluetooth, is to go into the settings in your app and unpair it, because when you download this new app, you will need to pair it with the Hika app. Okay, Hika, and it's available for both Apple and Android to download right now. As to is the blood oxygenation indicator. This is incredible stuff, folks. This is available right now. Okay, you can also download the advanced fitness. This is incredible. This is a monitoring system. Every gym owner will want this. Every person that's into their personal fitness will want this. It's there. It's available. Just download. Go to the Helo app and download it. Stress management. How many of us? Everybody will want to have an app on your phone. Stress management. There's just a few. That's the coverage. Not one pipeline. There's just some right now that you can actually go. It's referred to as a plugin. So it's extend the features of your Helo. So you will need to have the Helo to take advantage of these apps. So I urge you out there, especially all those new people on this call this evening, if you haven't already purchased your Helo, now is the time to do it. Do not wait a day longer. Why would you wait? Absolutely not. Get your Helo and let's take this ride of a life together, because this is incredible. We are building the biggest network marketing company in the world using technology. Okay, it's never been done before. And here's the good thing, folks. because technology is ever changing. It's exciting, it's new, it's vibrant. It is not like your pills and portions that's going to be the same for 10, 15 years, 20 years time from now. A shake today is a shake next week, is a shake the following year. Your pills, your portions, the same thing. With technology, we are constantly moving forward. We are constantly learning new initiatives. We are constantly changing, and change is good. You know, they say only by change can you achieve greatness, and that is absolutely so true. So this is exciting, folks. Share it with the rest of your family, your friends, and everyone. Now, this is what's coming in the fourth quarter of this year. It's already been announced. We have blood sugar levels and glucose. This means gone is the day when a diabetic has to prick their finger. This is incredible. Diabetics prick their fingers up to 15 times a day. It's the most painful thing, far more than the injection itself. And again, they reckon 10% of people across the world are diabetics. And of course, because of obesity, that increase, it's starting to increase rapidly. So we are in the right place at the right time with the right products, folks. There's no doubt about that. It'll also measure your alcohol levels in your blood. So you've been out the night before. Am I safe to drive? Get into my car and drive to work. This is incredible, and this is it's something that can save your license. You know, it's something that, you know, people I've heard already saying to Des, when is this coming? When is it coming? Well, it's coming. What about the mosquito repellent? So no more creams and lotions and potions and whatever. Basically, just have the Helo. It will emit a frequency that will keep mosquitoes away from us. This is serious stuff. This is just amazing, folks. You want to be part of this. You want to tell all of your friends about this. You want to go and scream it from the treetops. Get involved. This is a company knows where they're going. This is a visionary company. We will be the largest multi-level marketing company in the world using technology, folks. I can't emphasize it enough. Get out there, spread the word, start building your business. This is really, really exciting, and I'm very, very excited to be part about it. What would your app look like, basically? Because I've been asked this before with relation to your blood glucose, as you can see it there. So you can see the readings, your blood glucose, BGL, your pulse, your blood flow velocity, your hemoglobin, okay, and your oxygen saturation to your right-hand side. You can see it there. So this is basically what it's going to look like. And again, no having to prick the finger. This is exciting, folks. This is very, very exciting. I mentioned to you the alcohol levels. So, you know, this is something that is it's sci-fi stuff. Like, this is really state-of-the-art technology. And as I said, we're very, very fortunate to be part of it. That's my idea. So how much is all of this, folks? How much does it cost you to get into something that's going to be the next biggest revolution apart from the actual mobile phone, or since the mobile phone, should I say? $319. Now think about it with all of the features that I mentioned. That this is just, what price do you put on your life with just the panic button that could save lives for $319? It's absolutely for nothing. And that's your single unit, which sometimes referred to as the selfish unit, because it just means that you're just looking after yourself. Because there is, as well as the single unit, which is okay, is the family pack. And of course, with the family pack right now, if you buy 4, you get 1 free. So the average family has 2 children, mum and dad. That's 4 people, and of course, granny or granddad. So you're 5th. You want to be able to monitor your kids. You want to be able to have a family pack. I invite everybody to get your family pack. Protect your kids, protect your granny, your granddad, whatever it may be. But get it, $13.49. It's not the end of the world, and you know you have protection for the family. That is something that I am absolutely proud to be part of, and I recommend it every day to people to go out there and get your family pack and protect the family, because that's exactly what you're doing. Now, this is what's so unique about it. I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever recommended a good book to anybody? Have you ever recommended a good restaurant to anybody? I'm sure you have. Has the restaurant owner rang you up and said, listen, come on down, come in for dinner. I want to buy you dinner because you recommended my restaurant? Of course not. But what this company has decided to do, instead of paying millions and millions and millions of dollars on TV advertising and building offices and building this, that, and the other, and hiring local staff and managers, and said, no, what we're going to do is we are going to share our wealth with the customer. So effectively, when you order your unit, you'll see this, every customer that purchases a product from the world automatically becomes a world member and receives a free personal website, their free personal website. Because people are going to ask you, where did you get your Helo from? How can I get one? You can say, give them your web address. So there was Sarah. Sarah went in, she purchased a unit. Now she chose her own username. The username she chose was Sarah. So her website address is www.sarahworldgn.com. Now, what does Sarah have to do to earn money? It is so simple. It is incredible. That's why we call it relationship marketing made simple. First thing she does, goes in and orders the family pack or a bits of selfish pack, whatever. Order your pack, choose your own website. That's it. So you get your unique website. What do? You go onto social media and you share it. Folks, think about it. How many hours do you spend on social media? The average person spends 3.5 to 4 hours a day on social media. Now you can actually be on social media and be earning money at the same time, because if you share your website, you will earn money. And you see where it says make money online? Why be online, not making money, be online and make money? That's all you do. Order the deal, get your website, unique website, share your website, and start earning money. In relation to the earnings on this, please get back to the person that invited you onto this webinar this evening. They will show you there's 3 or 4 different ways that you can actually earn, but the simplicity of it is you will start to earn money straight away. So order, share, and earn. It is that simple, folks, and I can't make it any clearer than that. Okay, so if that wasn't enough with social media, folks, the world has caught on to what we are doing. So as you can see there, Philadelphia Media Tech Tank has been talking about us. So has Fox News all over the Christmas and since Christmas, Channel 29, Channel 32, all about this new year in tech. So more and more media is copping on to what we have, and that, of course, is helping us. It's helping you. So when you promote it, you can say, listen, Fox News is promoting this as well. Other media is promoting this, and of course, we have a fantastic group of people involved with this, and we all work together. As I say, there is no I in team. Okay, we work together. Most people out there have a job, and I love to refer to that JOB, just over broke. Too much month at the end of the money. Well, if you are one of those people, you're after watching a webinar right now that I can promise you will revolutionize this industry. Wearable technology is the future. I'll say it again. Wearable technology is the future. Now is your chance to be part of this. Do not take any more time thinking about it, or if you want to, by all means do. But while you're thinking about it, other people that you are going to approach to share this with will have already gone and moved ahead of you. So take action today, because action makes more fortunes than caution. That's all I have to say, folks. I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to keep this sweet. It's been an incredible, exciting day for me, because I've just put this webinar together because I just realized the new lifeline and exactly how everything's going to work, and the major advancements that this company has made. So, folks, all I can say is I'm a world changer, and I hope that you are also. So do please come and join us. Thank you very much for watching.